based on the message that US President Trump sent to Nigerian government and to President Tinubu specifically, that if he doesn't take care of things, that he will have US Army invade Nigeria to come and take care of the Fulani herdsmen that have been killing Christians and everything. First and foremost, I am not going to go by that sentence, because in the constitution, the first constitution, the first and wicked constitution of Nigeria, made in 1999, makes it clear that everybody has right to whatever he or she might want to observe as a religion. And there is freedom of speech, and there is also a right to life, right? So I will not say because they are Christians and they are being killed and that justifies US Army being in Nigeria. That being said, we should understand that Muslims too are human beings and they are Nigerians. Isheshe people are also Nigerians, which is the reason why so many of you, I appreciate you for understanding what my page stands for, that I promote truth, love, and humanity as against, religions, right? Now, if you say you are happy because Trump is bringing US army to come and invade because they are killing Christians, what about Muslims who are even loving, who are very caring, who have elements of truth, love, and humanity, but have been killed too? Because if we say that they are killing Christians, what about so many mosques where they have killed so many worshippers there too? So please, let's balance this thing. That is number one. Number two, Mr. Trump, it is not your fault that so many years back we had Europeans, we had the Westerners coming to Nigeria and other parts of Africa to look for jobs. But now it is the other way around. It is not your fault. The person to be blamed, or the people to be blamed, are our leaders, both past and present. Yes, because there is a saying that if a child doesn't meet with story, he will meet with history. History happens to be the father of story. Some of us were already born. Some of us were even taught in schools by the white, by the Westerners, by Europeans. Okay? And when you look at all around, you will see some of these people, they are old now, but they will tell you for free all the things they enjoyed when they came to Nigeria and when they came to other parts of Africa. Unfortunately, it is the other way around now, such that we even give Thanksgiving. We give Thanksgiving in church. We make Thanksgiving services when we get visas. Not even to the Western world or Europe, even to Arabian countries. Nigerians are now giving thanks. Now let's go back to the root of this problem. Some politicians, including Jonathan, the past president, former president of Nigeria, they laid claims that the APC government knew how they brought in these extremists from neighboring African countries because of election. And they had a bargain. They made a bargain. They made an agreement with them for whatever reason. And now when Tinubu brought Buhari, what were the agreements they signed with one another? What were the agreements Tinubu signed with the Northerners? That, okay, they will allow their own person to be there. And when we say Northerners, don't get it twisted. We have the Hausas. We have these good-for-nothing bastards that are taking over lands in Nigeria. Okay? So at the end of the day, nobody is asking that question. What were the agreements? That after Buhari, Tinubu had the right to be telling Nigerians that Emi Lokoda is the next to do what? Next to continue the unaliving of innocent Nigerians. That you politicians are there, that they carted away the people you brought into the nation. because we have porous border. Thanks to all of you politicians that will never know peace, that will never have anything good to say about your lives, either still alive or dead. That you are the next to do what? They carted away with 240-something Chibok girls. Even Obama carried placards. Michelle Obama carried placards using our lives to play kites. For what it's worth, what have we bought into this one? What are we going to go with? And instead of the same Nigerians to be weeping, to be crying, we started making comedy with Emi Lokan without knowing what was in store for us. Only few of us cried out. We were weeping that please don't let us allow election until we change this evil constitution. Don't let us allow election. People said we don't want to die. Do you know how many people that have been killed from that time till now? Do you know? Is it not the ones that we hear of on social media, that we post on social media? What about the ones that we don't even hear of? And yet we have seen soldiers from the forest who are not even well equipped. They said that they give them order never to go after terrorists that are killing Nigerians. Which of course it justifies the fact that Trump wants to invade Nigeria. But I know it is all political gains. It is not because we love Nigerians. Because if you Westerners, if you Western leaders or European leaders, if you truly love Nigerians, if you love Africans, you will never allow our politicians to be stealing our money and bring it to your countries. All of us are not fools. You will never allow them to be buying houses. You will never even allow their children and their family members to be in your country in the first place. So you all know where the problem is coming from. You are just not ready to call a spade a spade. How many of us can you kill? Even if we're in your countries, how many of us can you kill? When you kill us, we go and rest. We cannot continue dilly-dally using people's lives to play kites. And Mr. Tinubu, if you know you are not, we even know you have nothing to offer. So it is not even matter of whether if you cannot do, you cannot do anything. You are only there because of your personal gains. Because of your selfishness. That stouts like MC Oluomo and co, they will be bragging that they are already preparing for 2027. Aye gbogbo yin ma bàjẹ́ ni. Gbogbo bíkíbi tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ́mọ sí, wọ́n mọ̀ gbé òkú ọmọ ká yín mọ́lé ni. What have Nigerians done? Even though many Nigerians deserve wars, but it is not everybody we're speaking up for our children. You have turned it to be Ogunile Ogunloko. Ìnira yẹn wá pọ̀ débi wípé Nigerians cannot even talk about feeding again. We are only talking about being alive. And now, Trump, if you want to help us, you start from chasing them away from your countries. Chase our politicians all over Africa. Chase them away from your countries. Chase your family members away. Let them go and face the heat average Africans are feeling back home. That is where the solution should start from. Switzerland, everywhere that they have stolen money, why don't you release their names? How much they are stolen and hiding in your countries? We cannot continue these games. So stop all this. You want to invade Nigeria. If you want to actually invade, start by invading their private properties abroad and their accounts. Let the whole world see. So it is not about killing Christians. Muslims too are being killed every day. But Khan and PFN are not saying anything. When they kill Muslims, they don't say anything. When they kill Christians, they have been keeping quiet because they sleep in the same bed with the politicians. If you want to help us, start from chasing them away from your countries. They should not have any hiding place after destroying Africa. And I tell you this, Mr. Trump, it is when Africa is peaceful that the whole world can be peaceful. And that is where you can trade for the resources in a legal way and the way that will make the world a better place. I said this. I keep quiet for now. Bye.